They warned Teacher Kem. They warned her so many times. But hunger does not listen. That day, when she opened Amora's lunchbox, the whole classroom went silent. The food inside was not ordinary. It glowed. It steamed without fire. And something in it was moving. Teacher Kem didn't care. She grabbed the first piece and swallowed it with pride. But before she could reach for more, she froze. Her eyes stretched wide. Her hands trembled. Her stomach began to rise, as if something inside was trying to climb out. The children screamed as a strange voice whispered from her belly, "You have eaten what does not belong to humans." And that was the beginning of the end for Teacher Kem. But to understand how a teacher ended up eating forbidden food, we must go back to the beginning. Teacher Kem was a woman with one great weakness: food. She loved it. No, she worshipped it. She didn't smoke. She didn't drink. She didn't gossip. But when it came to food, her eyes became brighter than torchlight. In the whole town of Umuokwu, everyone feared one thing more than her long cane: her stomach. Because once she saw your food, you could kiss it goodbye. Every morning, students arrived with their lunchboxes: beans, jollof rice, stew, akara, puff puff, the whole village cuisine. And every morning, Teacher Kem would start her inspections. "Open your lunchbox. Let me see if you added enough vegetables." That was her code. Everyone knew. Once she saw your meat, it entered her mouth. If you packed 2 buns, she would collect 1 for quality check. If you packed biscuit, she would eat half and return the wrapper so you would not be tempted to litter. Parents complained. Students cried. But Nkem didn't stop. She always said, "I'm not stealing. I'm preventing hunger from distracting you." Then one Harmattan morning, a new girl arrived. Her name was Amora. Quiet, polite, gentle, but different. She always carried a small white lunchbox, wrapped in a pure white cloth. She never opened it in public. She never ate with others. And anytime Teacher Kem walked past her desk, the room suddenly turned colder. The children whispered, "Amora's food is not normal. Her mother is a river woman. Her father is a fisherman who went missing. Her family doesn't eat ordinary food." Teacher Kem heard all the rumors, and instead of being scared, she became more curious, more hungry, more determined. In her mind she said, "Food is food. Ordinary, sacred, spiritual, I must taste it." And from that day, she watched the lunchbox like a predator watching prey. Teacher Kem didn't sleep well that night. She tossed. She turned. She even dreamed of Amora's lunchbox flying above her head like a golden trophy. By morning, she had made up her mind. "Today, I will taste that food." The whole school gathered for morning assembly. The cold Harmattan breeze blew. Students sang the anthem. The headmaster gave announcements that nobody listened to. Except Teacher Kem. She wasn't listening to the headmaster either. No. She was staring at Amora. Amora stood quietly in line, holding her white lunchbox with both hands, as if it was something fragile. Teacher Kem licked her lips. Even her cane was shaking. She didn't want to admit it, but hunger had taken over her soul. As soon as the students settled in class, Teacher Kem began her usual hunt. She moved from desk to desk. "Let me check your lunchbox. You know I care about your nutrition." The class groaned silently. She opened Chidi's rice, ate the chicken. She opened Ngozi's beans, took the plantain. She even drank half of Musa's zobo to confirm the sugar level. Then she reached Amora's desk. The class held their breath. Amora looked up at her, calm and unbothered. "Let me check your lunch too." Amora shook her head gently. "My mother said, nobody should open it except me." The whole class froze. Teacher Kem smiled. That dangerous, forced smile she used when she was angry. "Are you disobeying your teacher?" Amora didn't argue. She simply covered the box tighter. Teacher Kem reached for it. But just as her fingers touched the cloth, the classroom door slammed shut on its own. All the windows rattled, and a cold wind swept through the room. Teacher Nkem quickly withdrew her hand. For the first time in her career, Hunger stepped back.